Good morning, children. This lesson is of class 8th for the subject of mathematics, chapter 2, operations and Venn diagram, which is being submitted to you on 24th May 2021. Children, in the previous assignment, we have discussed about different types of sets. Now, today we will discuss about operations on sets. So, first of all, let us see what is the meaning of union of two sets. The union of two sets A and B consists of all the elements which belong either to set A or to set B or to both the sets. It is denoted by A union B, which we can read as A union B or A cup B, right? Children, remember we can have more than two sets also, right? Now, for example, if A is 5, 6, 7 and B is 6, 8. Now, in A union B, we have to combine all the elements. That is 5, 6, 7, 8. Children, you can see 6 is at both the places. But we have to write only once. We cannot repeat the same digit. That is very, very important, right? Now let's see the second example. If E is equal to numbers divisible by 2 and F is equal to numbers divisible by 3. Now children, the number divisible by 2 as well as 3 will be the number which are divisible by 6. So you can write this as E union F is number divisible by either 2 or by 3 or both. Right? I hope it is clear. So note one very important point here. A union B is equal to B union A. It's one and the same thing. Similarly, A union B union C is equal to A union B within the bracket union C. So if you are combining two sets or more than two sets, the result is always same. We can write the elements in any order also, right? Now children, the second is intersection of two sets. Intersection of two sets here means the elements which are common, right? The intersection of two sets A and B is the set of elements which are common to both the sets A and B. Or we can have more sets also. We can have A, B, C, D like that, right? It is denoted by A intersection B or A cap B, right? Now let us discuss one example here. If A is 5, 6, 7, B is 6 and 8. Children, I have used the same example as we have discussed in case of union. There we have combined all the elements, but here in case of intersection, we just take only the common element. So you can see only the element 6 is common. So therefore, A intersection B is 6. Clear? Now see the same example second that we have discussed in the case of union. If E is number divisible by 2 and F is number divisible by 3, then intersection will be number which is only divisible by 6. So all those numbers which are divisible by 6 will be the intersection. Here children also, A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. Similarly, A intersection bracket B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. Now children, the next is complement of a set. The complement of a set A is the set of all elements in the universal set which are not in set A. It is denoted by A complement, or you can say A dashed, right? Both is the same meaning, complement of A or A dashed. Clear? Now let us discuss an example. If universal set. Now children, you must be knowing that universal set is represented by the letter Xi, which is again a Greek letter, right? Where the universal set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and set A is 2, 3, 5. Then complement of A, that is A dash, is equal to all those elements of A which are not in this universal set, right? Or you can say in the universal set you just delete all the elements of A, that is we will not take 2, 3 and 5 and rest of the elements we will consider here. So this is 1, 4 and 6, right? So this is called complement of A. I hope you have understood this. Now let us discuss one more example. If universal set, that is x such that x belongs to n. Now n means what? N means all the natural numbers and A is all the even numbers. Now out of the natural numbers, if A is even number, then A complement will be odd natural numbers, right? I hope you have understood now. Now children, note down one very important point here. A set and its complement are disjoint. That is, they do not have any common element. Right? So that means phi complement is Xi, that is the universal set, and the complement of universal set is phi, that is null set, or you can say void set, right? So they are complement of each other here. Now children, let us discuss the difference of two sets. If A and B are two given sets, then their difference, that is A minus B, is the set of those elements which belong to set A but not to set B. We can write this as A minus B is equal to x such that x belongs to A but x does not belongs to B. Similarly, B minus A is x such that x belongs to B but x does not belongs to A. Now let us try to understand this with the help of an example. See, let A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and 7. B is equal to 1, 3, 8 and 11. Now children, A minus B, that is from A we have to subtract the elements of B. Now 1, 2, 3, 7 and B is having 1, 3, 8, 11. Now what are the common elements? That is 1 and 3. So from A I will subtract 1 and 3. I will reduce. So my answer is only 2 and 7. So A minus B is 2, 7. I hope you have understood this. Now let us see B minus A. Now from set B, remove the common elements. The common elements will remain same, that is 1 and 3. So remove the common elements. You are left with 8 and 11. I hope now you have understood how to write A minus B and B minus A. Children, always remember A minus B cannot be equal to B minus A. right? Now let us discuss few questions from exercise 2A. See question number 1 of your textbook from exercise 2A. If A is equal to 3, 4, 5 and B is equal to 5, 6, 7 and 8, then find A union B, A intersection B, A minus B, B minus A, and also children, we have to verify the following parts. So let's start. Let us see the first part, A union B. Children, it is very easy. You already know in A union B, we just have to write all the elements of A and B. We just have to combine all the elements. And of course, you need to keep in your mind that we are not going to repeat any elements here. We will not write 5 twice here, right? That is very important. Now, A intersection B. Now, what is common? 5. So, A intersection B is 5. Clear? Now, A minus B. Now, you can see in A and B, 5 is common, right? So, from A, remove 5. That is 3 and 4. Similarly, B minus A. From B, remove 5. So, you are left with 6, 7 and 8. Children, I hope it is clear with this question now. A minus B and B minus A. Now, you will not get confused with these two. Now, let us move to the next phase of the question. That is, we have to verify these. Now, how to verify? We have to write the left hand side as well as the left and right hand side separately. Now, see what is A union B. A union B is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Now, what is B union A? B union A is, of course, it is same. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, this implies A union B is equal to B union A. Hence, verified. Clear? Now, the next part, we have to prove that A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. Now, children, in this case, we know that A intersection B is 5 and similarly, B intersection A is also 5. So, the two are equal, hence verified, right? Now, children, we have to prove that A union A is A. Now, what will be A union A? A union A is basically A only, right? So, if you take all the elements of A with A, it is same, that is 3, 4, 5. And A is already 3, 4, 5. So, the two are equal, hence verified. Now, the D part is A union phi. Phi, you know that it's a null set or void set. Now, here A union phi will remain 3, 4, 5 because when you take the union of A with the null set, it will be same as A only, right? So, hence it is verified. Now, next is A intersection A. Now, children, A intersection A will also be same as A, that is 3, 4 and 5. Hence, verified. Children, we just need to write the steps and show how they are equal, right? Now, the last one is A intersection 5. That is 3, 4, 5 intersection 5, right? Now, you know that 5 is a null set. So, there is no element in common. So, therefore, A intersection 5 is 5. Hence, verified. I hope you all have understood now. Now, let us discuss one more question here. But before that, you need to pause the lesson for 2 to 3 minutes and we will discuss this question after the break. That is, let universal set is xi, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and A is 3, 6, 7 and children, you need to find A dash. right? Now children, we can see that A dash is what? A dash is, just remove all the elements of A from the universal set. That is, remove 3, 6 and 7. So what we are left with here? We are left with, yes, 1, 2, 4, 5 and 6. So that is the answer. I hope you all have understood very well. Thank you everyone.